Yo, what is up, guys? Methods here, giving you my first ever live commentary. Right now we're on Yemen. We're playing Ground War. We have Domination right now. Before I get started, what I want to talk about, once again, this is my first ever live com, so try to cut me some slack. It's not my typical forte to be talking and just like talking about my ideas while playing. You know, I'm trying to focus while I play, so it's not the easiest for me. I just died right there, but as you see the title, I want to talk about how to acquire sponsors for teams that are, developed already or are looking to get big in the gaming scene and are confused and want to know about sponsors, how to acquire them, some requirement things. So I'm going to try to touch on a few things. First off, I want to touch on social media. You're definitely going to want to have things like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Once again, this isn't just going to be for, gaming. This could be for anything. You're definitely going to want social media access and stuff because sponsors, what they do is they have a product, or they supply you guys with some sort of thing, and they want something in return. They want their product or, their brand or name being repped on a jersey, a page, something like that. So you have sponsors like Gatorade, who sponsor basketball. You have sponsors like Red Bull, who sponsor athletes. So there's so many different sponsors that you can have, but you gotta lurk and gotta know how to approach them. You can't just go in there and be like, hey, I'm blah blah blah, can you sponsor me? Nah, it doesn't work like that. I mean, you gotta know certain tactics and how to pick them up. You're gonna want to tell them what they want to hear, and you gotta be smart about it. You can't go in cocky and stuff and act like you're the shit and be like, hey, look at me, I have a big fan base, sponsor me, dude. Nah, dude, they don't want that stuff. You're gonna want to be professional for the most part. I mean, yeah, some people sponsor players who aren't the most professional, but those players that prove something, they won some things. They're known to be a great player or something. So, I mean, yeah, you can get sponsored without having a good attitude or without being professional, but if you're just starting off, you want the sponsor, the person you want, providing you with stuff, feeling comfortable with their player, knowing that, their player isn't bad-mouthing or making a fool of himself while repping, their brand or product or anything that they're supplying to you guys. So that's definitely huge, is, attitude, acting professional. I've been slacking with the professional part. I mean, I'm only 15 years old. Oh, damn, I just got destroyed. But, I mean, it's only an excuse. I mean, I know I act professional, but it seems like I get carried away on Twitter. You can't care what people say, because if you care what people say, it's not going to be good for you. Everybody has haters. Everybody's going to hate on you. And if you always react to them, it's not going to be good, because it's never going to come out positive, no matter what you say. If you win the argument, whatever, it's never going to come out positive. So you're definitely going to want to, have a positive outlook on everything. Make sure you rep the sponsor, in a good way. Provide them with something that they want to hear. But, you can't just say what they want to hear, then if you get it, not do what you promised or said. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow up with what you promised or what you said. Whatever's going to make the sponsor stay with you, feel comfortable, renew your contract, or whatever they have with you. You don't want to lose, a sponsorship over something so stupid about attitude or acting professional. Social media, I mean, you gotta act professional on there. I mean, I sort of slack with the Twitter professionality due to the fact that, I'm young and I like to get in arguments, I like to entertain people. But, I'm starting to realize that, I want to get big. I mean, I'm young, so I'll be around for a while. And if I start being professional and if I start, branding myself well, I can end up with some pretty big sponsors down the road. I mean, people see how big esports is getting. I mean, you have $1 million tournaments that were announced for every year, which is insane. Like I said, I really don't care how I do in the gameplay. I just want to talk about a few things. Hopefully you guys don't care too much about the gameplay. I'm playing against some non-fun people. They're sitting in the back of their base and stuff, but you definitely want to have a positive outlook for the sponsor. And for yourself. I mean, it's just better for you to act professional. I mean, you're going to have more fans, more viewers, more supporters, whatever you want to call them. If you are respectable towards them, you don't want to treat your fans or viewers like trash. I mean, they make you. I mean, the more fans and viewers you have, the better chance you have of being, sponsored and stuff like that. So those are definitely huge, and you can't be, mean or disrespect people who are trying to help you out entirely. So that's definitely a huge part. Don't bite the hand that feeds you is a big quote. Don't Don't screw something so easy up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be yourself, but, you know, make sure you stay on top of your things. Another thing is, always have a portfolio filled out, whether it's for your team or personal. List your accomplishments, list all the stuff that they possibly ask for, you know. Show them that you were prepared before, you know, they hit you up, you know, before you hit them up, actually. You know, don't make them ask all these questions. Be like, here's my portfolio, and have everything that they want to know on there. Like, you know, your name, your address, what you do, your accomplishments, you know, what you would do for them, what you're expecting. So, you know, have everything planned out, you know, be really professional. Don't misspell stuff. Like, that's silly stuff. Don't swear in front of them. That's just silly. Like, they don't want a player like that. They want a player who's going to be, you know, professional towards them. And if you're not professional towards the sponsor, they're gonna think, you know, if they're not professional to people like us, why would they be professional to, you know, people in the everyday world? So that's something that they're definitely gonna, you know, look at, and that's huge. I mean, and this is for any small sponsor too. I mean, you're gonna want all, you know, all these people, all these sponsors looking at you like, you know, this guy's good. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy's been around for a while. This guy has proved himself. Yeah, he's been around some sponsors before, and he knows what he's doing. So, I mean, I think it's smart that we pick him up. I mean, that's what people are going to look for overall. I mean, you can't... Oh, they come behind me. But you can't, you know, expect to get a sponsor just because you're skilled. It doesn't work like that. I mean, yeah, you get some sponsors because you're the best team in the game when you win everything, but if, you know, if a sponsorship or brand or company, whatever you want to call it, thinks that, you know, their product or, you know, their name is going to be displayed in a, you know, not positive way, they're going to be like, you know, what's the point of having you? I mean, yeah, you bring some publicity to our company, our brand, but I mean, overall, you treat everybody like crap. I mean, you even treated me like crap. I mean, you were cursing in a Skype chat with me. So definitely have a positive outlook on everything. You know, make sure they feel comfortable while you're talking to them. You don't want them feeling uncomfortable with them. Be like, all right, well, we got to go on nice talking to you. Like, no, like, you want to keep those guys around as long as possible. And if anything, you want to say, you know, hey, I got to run, or wait for them to say, all right, nice talking to you. We, you know, enjoyed what you displayed. Hope to talk to you soon. You know, don't leave where they just say, all right, bye. I mean, make sure they respect you and you respect them. You know, make sure you're on top of things and you know what you're talking about, what you're doing, have your portfolio ready, and show them that, you know, you're ready to take on a big or even a small brand. And that's how you start. I mean, you gotta start small. You gotta start from somewhere. You know, you're not gonna work on Wall Street without, you know, going to school for some things. I mean, it's sort of like that. I mean, this isn't just for gaming, guys. Like, I'm talking about for anything. Like, say you're an athlete and you want some sponsors. I mean, this is all things that, you know, you gotta have. I mean, yeah, maybe you have a manager or somebody that does that stuff for you. I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I guess. I mean, you could have that stuff handled without even you worrying about it. But I mean, they're gonna want to talk to you. I mean, like, you gotta know what you're talking about, what you're saying. So I mean, that's something huge that you gotta put in the, you know, into the spotlight. And you gotta think, you know, if I was a sponsorship company looking at myself, would I be accepted? Would I represent them well? Like, would they feel comfortable with me repping Red Bull in front of my name? Would they be comfortable with, you know, them having Monster Energy on their jersey? You know, I mean, I think I'm a pretty cool guy. I mean, you know, that's all that you gotta think about, and, you know, how you approach things. And, like, one thing on social media is huge. I mean, like, if you have a big following, it's gonna help you out a lot. And, you know, you can't have a big following, but all those people following you for the wrong reasons. Like, someone like Houston, like, I love that dude, and he has a lot of followers for that drama alert stuff. But, you know, yeah, he gets a lot of, you know, views and stuff, but, you know, a sponsor's really not going to want to see arguments and stuff like that. I mean, Keem's successful. I mean, he's a really good guy, and I enjoy what he does, but, you know, something like that isn't going to get you, you know, a huge sponsor. I mean, in my opinion, at least. I mean, that's totally my opinion. I love that dude, Keemstar. He's really cool, but, like, in my opinion, I wouldn't do that and then try to approach a sponsor saying, hey, look at this channel, Drama Alert. We discuss all the latest drama in the esports community. You know, that's just something I wouldn't do. But this game was coming to an end. I went 52-14, so that's not good at all in my eyes. But I just wanted to talk about things. I really didn't want to focus on the gameplay at all. Like I said, it's not easy for me playing and talking at the same time. So I hope you guys don't look at the gameplay too much. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed what I brought to you guys today. And make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, guys, I'm out.